Alright, guys. Well, as you can see, I nuked that 25K Lightning funded account through Tradeify. Yeah, it was just a bad trading day. I can't go through the trade journal, but as you can see, I lost $939 today. That brought me below that $1,000 threshold. Let's see. We could go through the trade real fast, and then we'll go from there. But I actually read market pretty well today. Um, so coming into market open, price was pretty bearish. I was looking at this 1 hour fair value gap that should have been respected, and it was disrespected. So that kind of turned my bias to bearish. Came up, you respected this fair value gap, nuked even lower. Um, so yeah, obvious draws was I was going to be looking for shorts today. And the one thing that I did not put enough emphasis on is this gap that is right here. Um, this was a gap from November 9th, which was like a week ago. And I should have totally targeted it, which I didn't. If we go down to a lower time frame, um, I don't even know if my execution marks will pop up, but basically from right here, I'm pretty sure, where was it? I think I went short on this candle right here, this red candle. Um, we had a retrace on the 5 minute, 1 minute. We probably got a break of structure. Went short. I got out pretty early. It was like a minus $140 loss, which was good. And then we had this move coming up to here, and instead of targeting the lows like I was because I went short on this play, I don't know why, but I switched to longs, and I was targeting this fair value gap, which was um, fair value gaps should not be targets. They're only confluences for continuation of a trend. And so yeah, kind of just blew it on that one. I entered on, maybe like this candle right here after this break of structure on the 5 minute, and I thought I was on the ES chart, and so I entered with 4 contracts, and I was trying to minimize my risk. Usually I entered 6. I was gonna do 4. I was on Nasdaq though, and 4 is more than I ever do. So instantly, the next candle was green, and I was up like $200 or $300, sitting nice, and I had confidence. And then, as you can see, price just started tanking on me, and before I knew it, I was down like 400. We had like a little retrace on the 1 minute. I threw my stop loss below that low, I think, right here, and it got hit the next move. Um, so that was a blowout on my part. Uh, but also, just in general, I was risking too much with the 25K account. I think 3 contracts is too much for prop firm account. My average losers was probably more than 1%, which would be $250. And I think that I need to stay in those parameters a little bit better. So that was a good learning lesson. I think anybody that is trading with prop firms should take it a little bit more serious and not risk so much, or like kind of like treat it as like a gamble move, because it's not exactly your money. So, um, so yeah, let's go back to look at Tradeify, and I opened up a new growth account, 50K. I figured 50K was a little bit more realistic because I could trade with the same contract size, 1% lot. I could trade with the same contract sizes. A 1% loss would be like $500, um, which is a little bit more realistic for, I don't know, the size of positions that I'm going for. I won't really have to change up my contract sizes. So with this 50K account, growth account, the first goal is to get to $3,000 of profit target, and then I'll pass the evaluation, and then I'll be funded, and I'll start working towards payout after that. So there is no rules to get to 3,000. I can get it in one trade. I get it in two trades. There's no consistency rule. So we are going to try to knock that out. Daily loss limits 1250. I think my total drawdown is $2,000. So once I go below $2,000, the account closes. So yeah, I mean, lessons were learned. I was pretty bummed because I was doing pretty good on that account, honestly. And even if I wouldn't have gotten 4 contracts, say I was trying to like downsize, so I would have, whatever, if it was 2 contracts, probably would have been like a $300 loser. And then that would have been like 400 or 500 on the day, and that account still would be open. So it's kind of just a stupid mistake to go into 4, and even dumber mistake not to get out right away. So that is that, and we are going to start the new account tomorrow if there's a trade day. I've been doing a lot of back testing through FX Replay. I've been doing I've been doing pretty well, actually. I think out of all 3 sessions have been green, and my win rate's over 50%. Losers are good, and so yeah, I mean, I think the biggest takeaway from blowing this account is going to be to actually focus on risk management. And focusing on risk management is actually taking like your 1%, 2% risk a day seriously. So hopefully I won't have any losers bigger than $500. And hopefully we keep them even lower than that and just try to build this account and grow. I might also change my goals. I don't know exactly, but before I was going for like a $3,500 payout, and maybe I need to be a little bit more realistic and like aim for like $1,000 payout. And obviously the goal would be a little bit more obtainable too. It'd probably be like $250 a day or something. So yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Jump back in the markets, and we're gonna keep trying until we make this thing work. Yeah, this is just the beginning, so I'm not really too worried about it. If you're a beginner trader like I am, you're gonna blow accounts. You're not gonna pass on your first try. It's kind of just the name of the game, and I'm just gonna keep working hard until we get there. So, all right, later.